Well, we're less than 90 days till Election Day, and although national issues receive most of the headlines in a presidential election year, there are many local issues that are important to residents of the Treasure Valley. We want to give you a chance to share your voice on these issues, and we call it Open Mic. We started in Boise at Ann Morrison Park and spoke to people, starting with a simple question. What's the local issue that's most important to you?
As far as what's local, I would say, one thing comes to mind real quickly, and that's housing.
Specifically, what is it? The affordability issue?
The affordability, yeah. Like, I would like to buy, and I'm sort of like, well, maybe I can find something here, or maybe I'll end up leaving. And actually, I wouldn't say it's so much that I'm looking for price reductions. I would like to see a lot more units in that middle market, or maybe that low end market, like condos, small houses, that kind of thing. There's just not a ton of that out there. It's just me, so I don't need a big house. Something little would be great. There's just not a ton.
I feel like we're going backwards right now, with the abortions, the rights of people, the gay rights and all that. It just seems like we're going backwards right now. So I'm hoping with the election and what's coming up, I'm hoping that that's all going to change and that maybe we can start going forward and people can start getting along again and not have so much hate.
For me, it's just women's reproductive rights. I have a daughter myself, and I just feel like we need to make sure that we're protecting them and women can make choices for themselves, whatever they might be, even if they don't necessarily match what I think. I think we don't have the right to decide that for anybody else. For me, it's just women's reproductive rights. I have a daughter myself, and I just feel like we need to make sure that we're protecting them and women can make choices for themselves, whatever they might be, even if they don't necessarily match what I think. I think we don't have the right to decide that for anybody else. I think at this point in time, regardless of what your political views are, I think we should all be just focusing on making sure that our community as a whole is a good place for us to raise children and for people to feel safe in. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm hoping that we can just find a collective groove that we can all feel safe in and just make the community a better place.
I think with the upcoming school year, I know last year there was a lot of legislation that was kind of anti-LGBTQ+. So I think that's one issue that I think is important, like protecting those youth when they're still developing and really giving them a safe school and a safe space to explore who they are and what they and who they want to be and their identities with the protection of school staff, faculty, the administration, and really just the superintendent and the whole school district as a whole. Not just in Boise, but I think in the broader Treasure Valley.
Now, next Wednesday, we'll be at Indian Creek Plaza in Caldwell for another open mic, and we'll be there from 1 to 2 in the afternoon, and we'll air those interviews on Thursday night at 9 p.m. right here on Fox 9. And stay tuned.